call this meeting to order. Statement of the open meeting law.
I understand clerk read the statement of open meeting law.
I'm here.
Here.
Here. You're here. Okay, we're going. Okay, all the following items will be approved by one vote unless any board member desires to have a separate vote on any or all the items. The consent agenda consists of the discussion and consideration and approval of items 4A through 4M.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Here, motion, I'll second, I vote yes.
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 Okay, other reports, principal reports.
We made it through August, and the teachers have done an excellent job of setting procedures and routines for the students to follow, and the students have acclimated really well to the new school year. The word of the month for August was respect. Stuco and the academic team led Waynoka is modeling great examples of respect. Our enrollment for pre-K through 6th grade is 124 students. Our after-school program started August 25th, and this year we're doing a little bit different. If they don't have homework, then the teachers have a set day they're doing STEM activities. So that has gone really well so far. August Rail Club had 82 members. Many kudos have been given to students on Mondays. Any staff member that has caught someone going above and beyond can fill out a kudo for him or her to be recognized during hallway huddle. We have awesome kids, and it's nice to see them recognized for it. We also have continued with the compliment box for students to fill out if they see a fellow student or a faculty member doing great things as well. Picture day is today. Elementary football also has a game tonight against O'Keene. Junior high softball, it has a home game as well against Arnett. All of our coaches and players have been working hard this season for improvements. Woods County Fair was this past week. Waynoka had some great showings with many entries receiving places and some moving on to compete at State Fair. Pre-K and kindergarten traveled Friday to tour the fair and look at all aspects of the county fair. Upcoming events for September are the Philharmonics coming September 17th to perform for pre-K through 12th grades, and Northwestern's Lady Rangers. The basketball team is going to be reading to our elementary students on September 23rd. And then Wake Up Waynoka has been successful, and elementary students of the week so far: Micaiah Bruni, Jace Fuqua, Nicole Delira, and Boone Inman.
Okay, full and exciting month here. Got Waynoka schools, picture day, like she said, scheduled for today. Junior high softball play 6 games throughout the month, concluding their season on September 19th. High school softball also plays 6 games this month, with districts beginning on September 25th. Wish our players the best of luck. FFA will participate in 2 judging competitions this month, and members will attend the FFA conference on September 23rd. Waynoka Choir will travel to Northwestern for a performance on September 24th. Junior high football in 5th and 6th are scheduled for 4 games during this month. High school football will play 2 home games, September 12th here versus Pond Creek, and September 26th against Stanton County. This game replaces the previously scheduled competition against Beaver. See You at the Pole will take place at 7:30 a.m. on September 24th. We encourage all students, staff, and community members to participate in this meaningful event. Let's continue to support our students in all their activities and strive for a successful month ahead.
Thank you. Superintendent.
All right, going through the finances, we have a little bit to talk about today. Looking at our expenditures, as you can see, for the first 2 months, we're up $160,000 on expenditures. So just recapping that a little bit. So our insurance is up $40,000 of that. We have about $9,000 in there of bond expenses. But with our insurance company, there was some cybersecurity measures they wanted to be taken. So we had to do some endpoint detection response, some quarterly phishing, and some vulnerability scanning. That cost us, to bring in that extra cybersecurity measure, cost us around $15,000 to do that. Along with we've updated all of our cameras, which are now NADAA, which is a strict federal guidelines. They all meet those guidelines now. So we should be locked down as tight as we can there. With that security measures, we do have $93,000 from the state in security monies that we spent towards that money. Looking at our revenue, As you can see, our revenue is also down about 300,000, so let's just kind of recap that. So when we're looking at our revenue, of that, we had a $39,500 settlement from DCP that we got from prior years, so that came in. We had our investments that we moved to building fund, that was $63,000. We had a late payment of security, so from the prior year of $70,000 for the security money, they just got it to us later. And then we had a salary incentive of $135,000. So what that was the prior year pay raises teachers got. They gave off the formula schools, which is what we are, a one-time money for that to cushion the increase we saw in pay raises. So unfortunately, we won't be getting that again. But that was mostly all one-time money that was coming in that kind of elevated our revenue for that month. Looking at our building fund, as you can see, our expenditures, we haven't had any this to date. As far as our revenue is sitting up a little bit. Again, that was due to the interest that got moved to building fund. Flip it over, looking at our child nutrition, not much to report here other than we've got about 4,000 expenditures. We got no revenue coming in. We'll have some revenue, obviously, from free and reduced getting collected, and hopefully any past bills getting collected. But we do expect our revenue to be down since everybody's getting free meals this year. Looking at our daycare expenditures, right now our expenditures are down, and we hopefully expect them to stay down, along with our revenue being roughly the same as it will be for the previous year. The big news is that other sheet, looking at our valuation. This is kind of something we watch very closely, and the last couple of years we haven't had very good news. This year is probably some of the better news that we've had in about 4 years. Our valuation looks to be holding fairly flat. So as you can see in Woods County, our valuation decreased about $200,000. Major County decreased $100,000, and Woodward decreased $56,000. So that makes a total of a decrease of $364,000. That is the best it's been in about 4 years. And I know that's not good news, but it's better than the millions that they've been taking before that. So what's that equate to? That equates to about $15,000 total that we're going to be out of our district. The one thing that we have to keep in mind, that this is also taking away the $750,000 that we got the settlement taken from last year. So we dropped last year about $750,000, and this year we're going to drop a little bit, but it's not near what we've seen in the past. And the good news is too, as of right now, we have no protests in our counties. So hopefully that stays the same and nothing comes up later. But that's what we're looking like as far as evaluation. So we should have a fairly flat budget compared to what it was last year if you take out the settlement and what we got there.
Okay, thank you. Discussing possible action to approve or not to approve the senior students the flexibility to take 3 credit hours of internship for the 25-26 school year. If it is approved by the high school principal and that student is still able to meet all graduation requirements.
We've got 2 students wishing to do this.
Move to approve. Second.
John's motion, Garrett's second, vote yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Vote to approve or not to approve the lease of the schoolhouse located at 1214 Rose Street to Terry Barnett from September the 15th, 25 until June 30th, 26.
Make a motion to approve.
Sir. Here's the motion, Clint second, vote yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Discussion and possible action to declare items listed on attachment A as surplus property.
Move to approve.
Second. On the motion, Garrett second, I vote yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Discussion and possible action regarding the review of student transfer policy, FE, and capacity limits.
Our capacity set at 20. Do we have any over that right now? So 20 is kind of where we need to keep it.
Make the motion to set at 20.
Second.
Garrett, the motion, John, second, how do you vote, Clint?
Yes.
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 Vote to approve or not to approve the amended Waynoka Public Schools 25-26 calendar.
Move to approve.
Second. John's motion, Clint second, vote yes.
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 Approve or not to approve Waynoka Public School to apply for the teacher empowerment program to provide a stipend for the teacher of the year.
Make the motion to approve.
Second.
Garrett, the motion, John, second, vote yes.
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 Yes. Discuss the possible action to enter into a contract with Exterior Solutions through the Oklahoma Purchasing System to build a canopy on the multi-purpose building for the bus and school vehicle parking.
All right, so talking about this, I've got the quote from Exterior Solutions and Tops. Obviously, this would be to go south of the multi to cover our vehicles and buses and things like that. One of the caveat is we did finish our restroom project that was scheduled to come in at $484. It came in at $365 is what we spent on that. So we did not shell out as much money on that project, which is good news. This is to determine if this is a need we'd like to press forward. The bid here came in for $187,067 to put that canopy stretching the whole side of the south of the multi. It'd be a 150 by 50 is what that would equate to.
Goes the whole length.
Goes the whole one.
That doesn't sound bad to me, though.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Garrett, the motion, Clint, second, I vote yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, any new business?
I have no business.
Entertain a motion to adjourn. John, the motion.
Second.
Garrett, second, I vote yes.
Yes.